Majesty, I never knew you were here all alone. I thought you were to know.
It's been long ago, no who left. Are you going out?
Yes. I want to make a little shopping. Since you have decided not to say anything about my trip, I need to go out and pick some things.
Now listen, Naomi. You are one of the people who made Monica come into power. Now she has hijacked everything. Why are you not doing something to see how we can reverse the mistake we made?
Hold on. Are you confirming to me that you dragging your feet have something to do with that young woman?
It has everything to do with it. She has hijacked the structure we initiated that made money available to men in council. Money is not coming in again, apart from the usual small allowance to the king and the men in council.
So Monica has been the reason my trip is delaying.
Now you know. There is no money. She's not approving money. Rather, she would use any money that comes her way into many projects. We have spoken to that woman several times, and she doesn't want to listen.
That's serious.
More than serious. I even heard Monica is building air-conditioned classroom at our Umwebube Science College. Is that not madness? Who on earth told Monica that children we send to school to read and write should enjoy luxury of air-conditioned classrooms? Is that not madness?
That is pure madness. Who is she trying to impress?
I do not know. I even sent Okorondu, who handed power over to her, to go and talk some sense into that mad Monica. She dismissed that young man and asked him to allow her run her government the way she wants. Monica running her government. Monica.
Her government. Is that how she sees it now?
Oh, yeah.
Meaning, Umwebube has become her.
Monica's propped. Get an idea.
Greetings, Your Majesty. I was told you refused to come inside. I hope all is well.
I am not here to chit-chat with you, Monica. What I'm here for does not require I sit and be entertained. I am upset.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but whatever it is can always be sorted out. We are two civilized people, and no matter how grave the situation is, we can iron it out if we decide. I am ready, if you are.
If you will be quiet, I will be done before you know it.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, I cannot stand here discussing anything with you, knowing full well that I can actually take you into my house for us to sit and discuss like two women who are desirous of building a thriving kingdom. Come with me, Your Majesty.
This woman is operating like Margaret Thatcher. How come she convinced us so well that she is the best? We allowed her into power and now she has turned the lioness. Oh no, wolf whom the kingdom. Oh no. Oh no. No, we can sit down.
I greet you, Onyeze.
Thank you, Onyeze.
Oh no. I believe there must be a reason you sent for me.
Of course. Oh no. What do you have to say about this woman? This Monica Mislibe. She's aspiring to be the town union president.
Well, Your Majesty, if I am allowed to speak my mind,
Speak your mind, oh no.
I will say the woman should go and sit down.
Why?
Dr. Chukwuma is the one I prefer to be the next President General of our Progressive Union. The reason I am saying this is for the young man to have made the kind of money that he has made at this early age, and with the kind of zeal he shows when it concerns this kingdom, I am convinced that if we make him the PG of the Progressive Union, that he is just going to run the town the way it should be. He will not even be looking at our money at all.
Oh no, I see your point. I see your point for real.
Thank you.
But the information reaching me suggests Dr. Chukwuma is not interested in any form. In fact, Dr. Chukwuma is a strong supporter of that woman.
Your Majesty, I heard that already.
Okay.
But Your Majesty, we are not just going to believe that hook, line, and sinker without making effort to verify. Your Majesty, I am thinking that we should sit him down. I let him understand that he will be doing this for the welfare of the people. I believe that when we do that, he is going to give it a thought.
What if after all the effort of trying to convince him, he still refused to accept the offer and insist on the woman?
Well, if that happens, then we will have no other choice than to settle for the woman. Give her the support that she needs. After all, they say that anything a man can do, a woman can do even better. Your Majesty, even as I do not elaborately believe in that assertion, we may not have to argue. Just give the woman the benefit of the doubt.
I made PhD at 27. Aha. Oh, so you didn't ask. Oh. Listen. Of course I don't need the money. I've made my own money. 90% of my capital running into hundreds of millions was basically from government grants and benefits. Listen, my friend, it doesn't work that way. Government has a lot of policy on trade with financial benefits. If you're not informed, you cannot access it. You know what? Let me just call you back. I have the PG waiting here. Yes, let me just call you back. All right. Sorry about that.
You know what? I think you fit into that position of PG.
Oh.
I mean, I just wish you could take over from me. But I don't understand why you want to sit and watch a woman take over that position.
Mr. President, it doesn't matter who sits there, whether male or female. The most important thing is who moves this kingdom forward. That's the most important thing. And to think of it, Miss Monica Meslibe She's capable and someone who will spring up, someone who will uphold our new constitution.
And you think that new constitution will see the light of the day?
Of course it will. Of course it will. A constitution that I am a co-founder, a constitution that I initiated the idea. Of course it will work. Listen, since we initiated this whole idea, we've never had a woman come up to pick up a post, and now we have someone trying to spring up for the post of the presidency. She should have our support, don't you think so?
I can see your mind is made up. And there's nothing anyone can say that will make you change your mind.
Obviously not, nothing. Of course, Mr. President, my mind is made up. She's the best candidate for this position, trust me. She's the one that I believe that, if we give her the support, she would move this great kingdom forward, do the needful, do everything that will bring, civilization, positivity. Trust me, Mrs. Monica or Miss Liebe, she is more than reliable. Let us give her our support.
If you say so.
I know you will support her because she's your fellow woman.
Of course, my king. It is time for women to get fully involved in politics of this kingdom.
And what do you think women know in politics?
More than you can imagine, my king.
Well, the woman in question is a worthy daughter of the land.
Yes.
She has been helping our people in many ways. And as a nurse, she has been outstanding for people. So she may try.
Personally, I love that woman. She's a raging.
Ugobeze,
my king.
We need to understand that leadership has gone beyond being a nice person.
Well, personally, apart from being a nice person, I see the qualities of a good leader in her.
Let's hope so.
Okay, can we now talk about my allowances?
Hey, women have money. Hi, Ugobeze. When do we finish the topic of leadership to have switched over to money?
My king, money makes the world go round. Yes, and it is about women and power.
Well, I've always been an excellent wife to the king, and a perfect king for the kingdom. So, if you need a raise, you are going to get it.
That's my king. Thank you.
God,
Yes.
Dr. Shukuma, many people of this kingdom are expecting you to contest the forthcoming President General of Umwebe Progressive Union with Mrs. Omezlibe here sitting with us.
Your Majesty, it is only a weak man that contests with a woman. A man who is worth the title doesn't need to flaunt or exercise or show the extent of his power.
Dr. Shukuma, well, you are right. You are right.
Your Majesty, I understand what you meant by what you said. I'm a busy man, a very busy businessman. I wouldn't have time for the union, and the position in question is very demanding. So it's not because she's here, but I think she's suitable, very qualified, very. I think she's the best candidate for that position, if you ask me, Your Majesty.
Dr. Shukuma, if you insist, Mrs. Omezlibe is here with us. She has our support. No election.
Of course.
Just for her to collect her certificate of return, and that is all. We'll be there. No ball.
Of course, she has my support.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty. I'm really, really grateful.
You're welcome, my daughter.
Thank you for the level of confidence reposed in me. I am just happy. I'm overjoyed. Dr. Chukuma. Thank you so much. You're indeed a good man. I really appreciate everything. It is good that the king has ruled that the certificate should be given to me, hence, there is no other contestant. But I insist that we should run the election.
Mrs. Omezlibe, why do you want the election to be conducted? Why?
I want that because it is good to have it in record that the president actually won the election so that it will be very difficult for anyone who would want to unseat the government from the back.
Your Majesty, I actually didn't think about what she just said now, but trust me, she just made a lot of points, and I think we should conduct an election. Let's just do what she says.
Well, if you have that fear and insist that the election must be conducted, there's no problem. We're going to organize one.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You're welcome. There's no
That'll be
problem with
just
that. It's okay.
Congratulations, my darling. The first female president of Umebube Progressive Union. Congratulations. I forgot to add. Unopposed.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You've been supportive all these years. You've been so supportive. I blessed the day I met you and finally said yes to you.
I love you, my darling.
And I love you too.
I'll forever continue to love you. My ever hardworking and understanding wife.
Thank you.
Cheers to long life and more wings.
Cheers. Yeah, more wings. Darling, I know by the time I unfold all the plans I have for this kingdom, a lot of people will not be happy. They will have every reason to come for me. But promise me, baby. But if that happens, that she will always be by my side.
I promise I will always stand by you. Your government is my government.
Thank you. Love you too. Oh.
Yeah. I want to use this medium to congratulate Mrs. Omezlibe, our newly elected President General of Umwebe Progressive Union, who has just been sworn in. And I also wish to present to her a certificate of induction. And we all hope she will take us to a new level.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
You're welcome, my daughter.
Thank you, everyone. I really am very grateful. Thank you for everything. And to my beloved and ever supportive husband, I don't know. I miss words, in fact. I lost words, actually. You're just sweet. Thank you for everything.
You don't need to tell us. He is a true son of the soil.
Of course.
Mr. Clement Obezilibe.
We know him very well.
Of course.
He is a true son of the soil.
Mr.
Mr. Clement Obezilibe. A good man.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry for coming late. Sorry, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my chief, Dr. Chukwu. Yes. Actually, I was waiting for you to present this certificate of induction.
Well crafted.
With all pleasure.
Thank you.
Wow. With all pleasure.
Thank you. Mrs. Omezlibe, step forward.
The President General.
Umwebe Progressive Union.
On behalf of Umwebube, Your Majesty,
You're welcome.
and the entire cabinet here. I present to you this certificate of induction.
Thank you so much. Honestly, this means a whole lot to me. I promise to uphold the tenets of our constitution. Things will be done rightly.
Things will be done rightly. Oh yes, I hear that one. No. Things will be done rightly.
You're welcome, my daughter.
Long live your majesty.
You're welcome, my son.
Thank you, my chiefs, for your love. We appreciate it.
President General.
We were clapping for her without knowing what she has up her sleeves. But we are going to break her. She must calm down to our style of doing things, or we will frustrate her out of office.
Please, my queen. If I've done anything wrong, I am willing to apologize and take my correction. Please, what is the problem?
Can you quit pretending as if you don't know why I am angry? Who gave you the guts to do what you're doing? I used to like your kind of woman. But it seems your new status has gotten into your head. Your position has affected your brain to the extent that you will not step on people's toes.
I still don't get you, Your Majesty. I honestly don't get where you're headed. Ever since you got in here, the only thing you've ever done is rain insults on me. Where have I gone wrong?
The king of Umebube, my husband, the paramount ruler of this kingdom, made a request of some certain amount of money for developmental project. Why have you refused to approve it?
Oh, that. Well, my queen, I did not refuse to approve it. Before such money is approved, there are procedures. It's all written in the constitution.
What constitution are you talking about? When the king himself is the one making the request.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'm never ever going to bend the rules. I would do no such thing. The king, your husband, made a request of money that he wants to invest in a project. And I demanded to know what kind of project. And I need to study the paperwork with the secretaries of other villages. They will also have to agree to the project, and then funds will be released. The king only made a telephone request. He did not submit any paper to that effect. And you know that's quite impossible for me to release money like that.
I am finding it difficult to understand what you are trying to say. Are you now telling me that you and your secretaries have hijacked this kingdom to the extent that my husband is now answerable to you?
I am not going to answer you that question, Your Majesty, for you already know the answer. The king is the king. His office is far different from mine. He is going to be the king till he joins his ancestors. I'm only going to be here for 5 years. And if I'm lucky enough, I will have another 5 years. I need to rule in this government with the constitution the people signed into law.
Monica, do you think you have all it takes to frustrate my husband?
I am not frustrating anyone, Your Majesty. It's quite glaring. I mean, you should pay more attention on the changes and why the people are excited. Umebube has been caged for years now. The acclaimed leaders that are supposed to be protecting their interests are the ones sitting on them.
Are you possibly shading the king and the elders in council with that response?
I am not shading anyone. I am speaking the obvious truth, which everyone knows. But no one wants to address it.
And you think you are now in a better position to address it?
I have a constitution, Your Majesty, and I'm answerable to it. I'm accountable to the people.
Your Majesty, I need to do this in a way that it will favor both the higher class and the lower class. And trust me, my queen, at the end of the day, you will be proud of this kingdom.
That should be great.
Thank you. This one you've come here this early. I hope you're not here to have my head for breakfast.
Of course not.
Because most visits I've had have not been friendly.
I think I know more of those unfriendly